We're checking on Pikes Peak tonight to see how America's Mountain is faring during the COVID-19 pandemic.
The popular tourist attraction is doing well in some aspects, not so well in others. News Channel 13's Scott Harrison shows us in a story that's new at 10.
It took a pandemic to stop the streak of record-breaking attendance years here at Pikes Peak. Attendance is expected to be down significantly, but it's expected to pick up for 4th of July weekend. Well over 500,000 people from across the country and around the world visit America's Mountain. But the pandemic has assured there won't be nearly as many this year.
But we're running about 60% of what you would have seen last year. We're hoping for, 70 to 80% if we can get of the visitation from last year, but we'll have to see. July is our big month.
Last Saturday and Sunday, 8,000 tourists visited Pikes Peak, and most of them came from out of state. Tourists can expect to see social distancing here, particularly in the shuttle buses that can have no more than 4 to 5 passengers and are disinfected after every trip to the top and again when they come back down. We asked visitors what they think of the process.
Everyone was wearing a mask. The shuttle always seemed like it was very clean, very well kept. Everyone was a safe distance apart. All the parties kind of stayed within themselves, and I think of all possible situations, they handled it as well as they could have.
We kind of were looking for a place that maybe wasn't strict with social distancing. However, we got here and every time we went into a store or a restaurant, we had to wear a mask. We're from rural Wisconsin, maybe one case of COVID.
Because attendance is down, the shuttles aren't being used as much and more people can drive to the summit. And it's there where the new Summit House continues to take shape. It's scheduled for completion next spring. Construction blocks most of the views, but there's still plenty of stunning scenery on the way up and down. We spoke with some tourists who say it's a refreshing change to not have as many crowds or as much traffic congestion here on America's Mountain. And nobody wants to deal with that anyway during a pandemic. On the Pikes Peak Summit, Scott Harrison, KRDO News Channel 13.
And Pikes Peak plans to have more shuttles in service for the upcoming holiday weekend and are hoping to be allowed to carry more passengers by then.